Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. My wife had casual sex with her current close friends, multiple of them, and she lied about all of it. Advice. This might sound cheap, but the part I need advice getting over is the fact that over the last 6 months of our marriage and before that our dating phase, I've asked about these guys from the start a million times. And she lied to me, looking me in the eyes. For the last 6 months, over thousands of times I asked about how close is this friend, since she used to go to his place intentionally for getting high. 2 days back I found out she was desperate for sex and she wrnt to this guy's place, the same guy I asked about a million times. She slept with him endless times, and she still tries to establish how close these friends have always been to her, and the fact that her desperate attempts to seduce her own friends and have sex with them disgusts me. If I knew any of this, I would have never married her, let alone date her. It's eating away my soul. And she has no remorse lying to me for this long, hurting me this much when I've loved her so much. The fact that she ducked with her friends, not her exes, bothers me the most, and how casual their later conversations were going to class trips, casually texting him to come to his place, hanging out with her friends. Until now all these guys are her super close friends who she defended to have nothing with them since they had girlfriends, while she was sending nudes to them and telling this scum of a guy, "Why would you duck someone else when I'm here?" To another childhood friend, "Do you not see me naked? Touch me anytime you want to." I can't process any of this, man, or get over it. I can't leave her or divorce her until the next 1 year due to family circumstances. And it disgusts me so much. I just want to feel better. She fabricated her whole identity to make me choose her over the endless options I had since the last 2 years of me being single, intentionally because I wanted someone who wasn't such a WH, but sadly I'm married to one now. It's time to rip off the band-aid. She has no respect for you and also none for herself. It's to leave and find someone who will be loyal and treat you with respect. I'm so sorry you're dealing with this mess. I've been where you are now. I know how much it hurts. How did I get into this? Was it my fault to trust someone knowingly? I've had trust issues all my life. Who put so much trust and feelings and efforts for this person gets hurt like this? All this time, she had that chance to tell me the truth, and she tried to shift the blame on me. Shout at me, ruin my life, my trust that took years to get built again, get destroyed like this, and my heart into pieces. Right now I'm laying down on my veranda on the floor crying while having an anxiety attack, and I can't breathe, and so I had to find my inhaler with blurry vision. It was not your fault. Do not blame yourself. You were lied to, deceived and deliberately misled by a narcissist. You are a victim of her lies. Please seek therapy. It does help, I know it does. This isn't your fault. You did nothing wrong. When people are like this, something is broken in them, not you. I know because I've gone through the same thing. The tough truth was the respect I had for him as a human, he didn't have in return for me. I got tired of carrying around all his bullshit, so I stopped. It feels so good. Be sad. Process. Then please pick yourself up and dust yourself off. I dealt with a narcissist as well. When I caught her, she literally said, "My heart belongs to you, but my P55 yen is public property. You could have knocked me over with a feather." She likes to be a slut. Not only act, but do. You said if you found out about her at the beginning you would never marry her. Well, you found out now, divorce her. Go have a talk with her friends. Take and sell everything and leave. She really does sound sloppy. Like she is a druggie and a drunk. Leave her. All of the above, plus, get tested for STDs. How did I get into this? Was it my fault to trust someone knowingly? I've had trust issues all my life. Who put so much trust and feelings and efforts for this person gets hurt like this? All this time, she had that chance to tell me the truth and she tried to shift the blame on me. Shout at me, ruin my life, my trust that took years to get built again get destroyed like this and my heart into pieces. Don't feel bad, I married a skank the second time around when I was older and wiser. Just leave. There is no situation that requires you to stay with an absolute skeezer. Nothing. Kick her ass to the curb. Get away from her now. 100% agree. I also married a serial adulterous skank. Was celebrations the day the divorce was finalized. I was lied to about all of her life, man. I asked a million times and she lied from the start and put those friends on such a high pedestal. Now I found out what their form of relationship is. With friends? Who had GFS? That two people I asked about a million times and when she lied to me straight looking into my eyes. I feel so sick and hurt. How did I get into this? Was it my fault to trust someone knowingly? I've had trust issues all my life. Who put so much trust and feelings and efforts for this person gets hurt like this? All this time, she had that chance to tell me the truth and she tried to shift the blame on me. Shout at me, ruin my life, my trust that took years to get built again get destroyed like this and my heart into pieces. Right now I'm laying down on my veranda on the floor crying while having an anxiety attack and I can't breathe and so I had to find my inhaler with blurry vision. She's a serial cheater. That's the worst species of them all. There's only really one thing you can do. That's separate, go North Carolina and get a lawyer. Also, get STD tested because I bet $10 she went raw with these guys, cause she trusts them. Sorry, brother. Welcome to the shittiest club on earth. Go read Chump Lady, Grey Rock, and 180. They are tools that can help start to distance yourself and your emotions. 180 is more to try and snap them back, but it has some good things that help with distancing as well. She's an unremorseful serial cheater. She wanted you for stability while she ran the roads. It's time to kick her to the curb. You can absolutely do better and that starts with extricating yourself from her. The way I looked at her with all that love and affection, when I asked her a million times about the same guy she lied on my face and then I found out all these disgusting form of conversations with all her friends. How ducking sick can those conversations be? With her friends? FFS Jesus F Christ, I never doubted her once because of the way she told me things, and how can you even have a relationship without trust? But after 4 days of fight day and night she kept telling lies after everything after being shown proof she didn't show any remorse and on the other hand shifted blame at me. I cannot emphasize enough the same face that made me smile just looking at her makes me so disgusted. Even today I found out about 2 more guys she didn't tell me about and 1 guy she sent nudes to. One other thing, please excuse my way of putting it out, but I found pictures and the guys she was involved with JFC. How TF can someone in their right senses get sexual with people that looked like filthy pigs? That too, these guys who cheated on their wives with her ducking hell. How could you bring yourself to get with people like this? How? If it was a decent ex or some guy that she or the guy cared about her. The guy I'm most bothered about, I found out she even received a call from him while she's with me. After everything that happened to the demise of our marriage and my perfect imagination of my wife. She said she didn't remember that he called. And today the 2 new exes. She started breaking things and almost killed herself, and my parents are very worried that our whole family will be in jail if that happens. So they want me to tolerate her until our family circumstances are handled. So I'd what form of 180 I can apply? I'd what TF I need to do to feel better. So she started sleeping in my bed again and I treat her like a human again, but still I mentioned it clearly. What she did to me will never be acceptable and it will probably take years for her to get my respect and trust back again after solely destroying that love I had for her, maybe forever, maybe not. It sucks that I constantly think about her being with these guys and it makes me feel sick and lose my appetite. Oh, you know what? The guy called and was like, "Yo, what's up dude? Like it meant less to him, and she was forcibly kissed by this dude first who's her friend, and the next time she texted him, let's continue where we left off, a drug addict who looks like a human stick figure. How can I ever bring myself to accept any sort of reasoning for her to be with people way beneath anyone I've ever known's league? No offense, but those guys you see in the movies that have an actual comeback with a hot chick while looking like Jonah Hill without the talent. I'm just suffering so much trying to accept everything I can't do. It sucks so much. I get disgusted by her so much. All these thoughts with people who would piss their pants if they're asked to be compared with me on the same platform. I just don't understand. Do those guys GFs know about this? The relationship is over. I don't think they are coming back from this, but if the GFs find out, her friends will cut her out, or at least pretend to save their relationships. No, it's not your fault. There is something off with her. Layman terms, screw loose, mentally handicapped. Absolutely man, I agree with everything but the lies. I widened my horizon and gave her comfort and support for her to be honest with me. No matter how hurt and disgusted I was since she's going through her period, I woke up finding her hugging me on my bed when she slept last night on the couch. She told me a couple of things about guys she talked to, and I appreciated her for this. And guess what? I found out 3 more guys she had sex with just now, about whom she lied this morning just 10 hours ago. Man, I'm so disgusted at her, I feel miserable AF. She has no remorse, she just wants me to forget that she's lying all the time. JFC man, I need help in killing myself here. Dude, I'm killing myself here, I can't take this anymore. Take whatever you can and leave. If she won't leave, then you leave. Ghost the hell out of her. Maybe she had a mini stroke. Affairs are expensive, someone has to pay for it, don't be that guy. Talk to a lawyer about untangling your finances, then have her served. What affair are you on about? All affairs have some price to pay, maybe the cost of sneaking around. Hotels, wardrobe changes, hell, some people can sneak in surgeries. What I think is the emotional toll. The anxiety of feeling it, but not knowing. Therapy for your jealousy, when those feelings are actually valid. Then the therapy from the blame shifting and gaslighting. The only valid expense that may be valid is the divorce. Your anger is the first step, you need to aim for apathy. When your I don't give a duck meter finally turns on, you have to turn it all the way up. Whereas anger is counterproductive, apathy is the key to dealing with addictive compulsive personality and freeing your heart and mind from them. If any story on Reddit sounds like a sex addiction, it's your wife. I figure she was broken way before you, she just hid it well. You can't fix her, and there is no way you can live like this for long. Talk to a lawyer, give him your proof of a plot exit strategy. Good luck. Yeah man, for the time being, like the way she tried hurting herself and screamed so loud a whole neighbor might have thought someone was caged here, we can't afford to let her do that, so I'll have to plan it smartly. No matter how much it disgusts me, I'm lying on one side of the bed with her on the other, because I can't be letting her throw that suicidal tantrum no matter what. Duck, man. I want to throw up, but I want to be able to truly not give a duck. The 180 isn't really a tutorial to how I can feel nothing, which is what I want to be able to do. Marriage can be a temporary situation. Divorce and STD test ASAP. Do not sleep with her again, or she'll be pregnant and you'll have to wait months to find out it's not yours. It sounds like you got played by someone with a lot of experience doing this. She's not remorseful and doesn't think she did anything wrong other than getting caught. You can now see who she truly is. She was never the person you believed her to be. Even if you can't divorce her, hopefully you have options not to live with her. Personally, I'd pack her stuff, put it on the porch and tell her she's got an hour to move it before you turn on the hose pipe. Do a full 180 and start moving on. Hopefully you will have fully checked out and make it close to indifference for the divorce. I was doing the 180 but man it hurts so much. How do I not feel so miserable that I'm laying on my veranda and weeping, having an anxiety attack and forcing myself to breathe through an inhaler. Absolutely no shame in seeing a doctor and just having meds for a little while. There's nothing wrong with feeling the way you do either, but it's dangerous to linger at this stage for too long. If you are a reader, then do books like The Body Keeps the Score and Leave a Cheater, Gain a Life. If not, then run through a couple dozen videos. This will help you to take back control by giving you something constructive to do and take back a bit of power. If you understand a thing, then that thing loses the power it gets from being mysterious. We all feel your pain here. It's awful, will get worse and you won't believe this yet, but it starts to improve. You can't rush this. Healing is a battle of inches, so please be kind to yourself and allow yourself to make progress at your own body's pace and don't set unrealistic targets. I feel comfortable to say that we are all rooting for you here. She is the most soulless, compassionless, hard-hearted excuse for a woman that I have ever heard of. Go no contact, kick her out and make her stay with her friends. Let them screw her as much as she wants. She is a used-up woman. You will get better, but if you break the North Carolina rule, you will go back to square one in your recovery. Talk to a lawyer, and the second your family circumstances change, serve her with divorce papers and run. At this point, gather evidence and sue her. I feel your pain. Frown can relate. I'm so sorry. Wishing you healing and peace. I'm sorry I don't have advice. No, it's not your fault. Unfortunately, there are some people who are good at deception and don't care who they hurt along the way. Try to think logically in the days ahead, make a plan, talk to attorney, consider living separately. If I were you, I wouldn't bother with reconciliation. I know easier said than done, but seriously, it will more than likely only cause more pain and heartache. Try to work on yourself, doing things for only yourself. Be patient and kind and loving to yourself. Best wishes. She's a liar, an adulteress, a gaslighting expert and a shitty human being. You have let her walk all over you in the past, so she sees no reason to not continue. She's had no consequences for her actions, heretofore. While you need to work on the codependency and self-respect issues, and you most certainly do, her being a dirtbag is all on her. Drop her like a deuce. Make sure you flush and wash your hands afterward. She's a pig. As many will suggest. Gather evidence and keep it someplace safe. Hire a lawyer and find out your rights. Get tested for STI and document your results. Depending on the laws of where you live. Take a job that pays less, and open a separate bank account. When everything is aligned up, then bounce, pull the trigger and get a divorce. If you want to divorce her now, it will be easy, as you can get your marriage annulled as she was cheating you throughout the marriage. Please keep all the evidence. Meet a lawyer ASAP and get it done. Why do you want to wait for a year? Don't make any sense of it. What do you mean by family circumstances? What family circumstances are you talking about? How horrible, real brother. I imagine that you have already taken exams of some sexual transmission disease, and you no longer sleep with it. I don't really know why you do not do it and you divorce. She sleeps with any type and you are still with her. You wrote the same thing 2 days ago, and you still want to be told to get a divorce. The truth is, I don't know what you expect, that I get pregnant, and you have to recognize the children of other uncles. I'm really sorry, but you must react, have a no-go of character, and don't let her talk to your sister. She's not a good person, your wife. Wow, your real problem is you love her, and so far isn't a cheater. Do you really want to divorce her for not being honest about her body count? I would suggest a sit down explaining your new boundaries, and all her friends are out since they are lovers or helped her with the lies. She may break up with you or be the wife you hoped for. Good luck. You can't divorce her, but definitely try separation for 1 year. She's not good news. Having relations with all these men might also give you unknown diseases in the long run. Best is to gather all evidence and expose her and friends to everyone. Expose her to family, friends and working place, mutual friends. She's not feel remorse because she's thinking you're an fool so you can't find out another woman. Being a man exposes cheaters. That is the best way to save another loyal person's life. Because these types of people destroy true love and beautiful family life. Gather evidence and make copies to send to everyone, then every loyal person teaches a good lesson to cheaters. Be a man. Self-respect is important in getting a divorce. In the future definitely you will get the best loyal life partner. Don't waste your remaining life with that cheater. She's not respect your relationship. Bruh, get checked right now for STD or some shit. Hope you don't have kids with her. Keep your head up. She belonged to the streets. Keep your head up, bro. It's so heartbreaking that people just give out sex like that, and I still don't understand that. And she even does it with her friends. That's really disgusting, and how they act like it's nothing serious shows what type of human being they really are. Some people just don't know what life is, they just realize it when it's too late. Sorry man. You gave love to the wrong person. I just hope you the best, bro. You're a good man. Focus on yourself. Keep safe. I don't think anyone can ever truly understand why people act in these deviant ways. It sounds like she has very deep-seated psychological issues and should be seeing a psychiatrist. She needs help, but far more than you can ever provide for her. I feel for you. None of us are in any way capable of fixing these severely broken souls. I hope you make it to the other side of this hurricane she has created. Something may have happened in her past, or she has always been this way. Get her into therapy if possible. You both need to be tested for everything including hepatitis, since she has been having sex with near homeless trash people. Good luck to you. Thanks a lot man. I just hope I can reach that state of not being able to feel hurt anymore, after everything me and my family was going through already the last 6 months. I married my GF to get the psychological support for maintaining my sanity, and guess what happened? If I'm cursed or STHI'd, but I hope I'm forgiven for whatever I did to deserve the things that's been happening to me. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night. Wherever you are.